Moving NATO forces towards an imaginary front line 300 meters across the Vistula River. This exercise, commanders here tell us, is meant to test NATO's strategic planning and logistics. River crossing operations like the one we are witnessing here are only undertaken if absolutely necessary. And that is because they are so difficult to plan and execute. You have to consider many different factors, like the characteristics of the terrain and river currents. And of course, in case of a real war, all of these challenges would be magnified by enemy fire. So they want to be ready in case bridges are destroyed and they need to get across a river, an important exercise especially for countries such as Poland and the Baltic states, which are crossed by numerous rivers. British and German combat engineers are among those in charge of transporting battle tanks and other equipment across the Vistula River. They said it took them just a few minutes to put together a ferry like this one. But every day has its own challenges.
The river's quite high at the moment, it's quite angry. A few weeks ago, the areas where we launched from, where we formed up all the troops across, that was actually underneath water. So both the Polish have been outstanding, the bank preparation, the groundworks of supporters, and then indeed the further work to maintain that.
With some 20,000 soldiers from 9 NATO countries participating, this exercise led by Poland is also a demonstration that the alliance is ready to deploy its spearhead forces wherever they are needed.
I would argue it's the right exercise at the right time because it sends a unified message.
A unified message to potential enemies like Russia?
Of course, potential enemies like Russia. You know, NATO is preparing itself against two threats. It's Russia and its terrorist threats. But I would argue that this message is also going to our own audiences. We need to prepare ourselves. We need to be better.
And to spend more on drills like this one and on defense in general, NATO officers say. But apart from these more general concerns, they are happy with day one of their training.